So as you're teaching people how to do this, if you look back at your journey where you started with your aunt as an agent, you said it took you 2 or 3 years before you realized, whoa, I need to be on the other side of the table. When you shifted to the other side of the table and you started as an investor, how long before you got back to the former financial status that
Yeah,
you had?
that's a great question because it was a different path. I was introduced to this book somewhere in there. I doubt if you've ever heard of it. It's really rare. You might want to write this down. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Have you heard of this book?
No,
And
never, never.
never, right? So that book had two key lessons in it for me. One, it gave me a new definition of wealth, right? I thought, based on my music and entertainment industry stuff experience, that wealth was just having a lot of money in the bank, and that was a different definition of wealth. Is it's not a lot of money in the bank; it's having enough money coming in, whether it's connected to your personal actions or not, that cover your monthly expenses, right? And I was like, it's an interesting definition of wealth. And he defined it by how many days of the month can you survive without working. So are you 14 days wealthy, 15 days wealthy? Like, when will your income actually run out and not be able to pay your expenses for that month? So that was one key thing. The second one was just the concept of passive income. I speak English. I can take the words passive, I can take the word income, I can put those together and kind of figure out what it means. But to be taught it as an actual intention to pursue, right, was something brand new for me. And having already, even with having the 7-figure bank account in the music business, and that was pretty consistent, I still had to go to work every day, right? I was only good as my next release. So it was still a hustle. And, it took me about 3.5 years to get my passive income to exceed my monthly expenses. And I wasn't rich by any means. I wasn't back to my financial status. But for the first time in my life, I was free. I did not have to work. And having experienced both, I think I actually preferred that one.
Yeah. Well, I think that perspective, Matt, is missed by a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs as they're trying to come up in the same, because they're lied to by the YouTube gurus and the Instagram gurus and the TikTok gurus. It's all about the hustle and grind. It's all about making money. It's all about, getting more revenue. And in reality, it's about getting more time. And I love, Rich Dad, Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Lecter, who wrote that, as they defined it, it's like, how much time can you have without having to work? That's the measurement of wealth, where you could have 7-figure income but have to work 60 hours a week, or you could have maybe a high 5-figure income but have to work 1 day a month.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which life would you rather have? I think Mark Cuban was famously quoted on camera saying, I would rather work for myself and make 50 grand a year than work for someone else and make a couple hundred. And I think all entrepreneurs would second that. But it's the idea of having this income coming in to give you time. That's the measurement. Hey there, it's the real Jason Duncan. Thank you for watching this video. If you are an entrepreneur and you've ever thought about what it's going to be like when you get ready to exit your business, I'm the guy you want to follow. So make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and go check out the link in the description, therealjasonduncan.com. Check out the resources I've got for people just like you, as an entrepreneur who's trying to get his life back, get her life back, get your time and freedom back. We've got a couple other videos you might be interested in. There's one here and there's one here. If that's what you want as an entrepreneur, if you're being trapped in your business, then I can help you get out of that. So go to therealjasonduncan.com. The link is in the description, and check out one of these videos. I'll see you next time.